Alrighty, we are back with the last champion on this beginner playthrough series is the Duelist. Let's get into it. Here is the seed if you would like to play along. And instead of lighting yourself on fire, you can let me light myself on fire and then you can benefit from it. So the Duelist, I think it's pretty good. I think if I just wait here in range, it'll wake up eventually. Yeah, okay. I could have probably used a charge there and lunged at it. That probably would have been a good idea because that follows the philosophy of, if something is full charges, you're wasting time that could be recharging. So if we get up to here, we can get the lunge attack. I was thinking about saving it for a snake, but yeah. Now I'll save it now, but once we're full charges again, I'll make sure to use it. That's just the min-maxing of your resources. Think of like recharge time also as a resource. Well, come on, wake up. I bring it back to the door because it's a guaranteed hit. And I like to open up with at least a good strong hit to get us close. Defeating the rat. There's our key. Okay, let's go open up. So the Duelist automatically identify scrolls, potions of strength, and scrolls of mirror image. There's the snake. I don't want to wake it up, so I'll just take it down from range. There we go. There's another one. So the Duelist, to me, is kind of like a weaker warrior. Early game wise, at least. I feel like, the rapier is actually pretty strong, but if you get unlucky and are rolling low damage, your defenses aren't as high, so the warrior kind of beats you there, and that's kind of where the warrior will start to outclass the Duelist. Vice versa, the Duelist outclasses the warrior when you are able to take advantage of your skills, the weapon skills. So may use this, but I don't really like being below 40% health, so I may not use it that often. I often do wait, so you're guaranteed 1 to 2 bonus damage. Not identifying anything yet, and not going to eat anything yet, so I will go into this one. Make sure you are not a mimic. Okay, so Jade we got out of a chest. I'm not sure if that matters. Okay, here we go. Our first trap room. So for brand new players, remember that you always get the answer to the puzzle on the floor. So that's how we identify our potions here. And since, remember, we said that the Duelist automatically identifies potions of strength, we know these are not strength. You think the one out of the chest would be the answer, or do you think it's more likely to be one on the floor? I think it's more likely to be one on the floor. But we could not risk it, and we could just go ahead and use a seed and step on it. Will it work? I don't know if it works. I don't think it's an AoE, so let's not mess with that. So unfortunately, we probably have to waste a potion here. Unlikely that we get it. So let's just go. So the range is just like this range, so I'm gonna drink it. I almost always drink them at first because it could be, it's kind of hard to say because since the Duelist identifies strength, you maybe don't have to drink them, but the other classes you definitely want to drink them if you don't know what is strength yet, because you don't want to throw it and waste it. Let's just go with blue equals cold. Try this one off the floor. Hey, lucky. Happy day. You know, that is not a legit strategy at all. Like, red is the fire one, blue's the cold one, green's the poison one. But you know what? If you just gotta guess, might as well make a method to it. So we like to use the environment to our advantage. This is it's just going to paralyze it, unfortunately, which we would have to get close enough to benefit from that as well. But we can try and see what the range is. So we could maybe get up here and attack it before it becomes unparalyzed. Yeah, kind of worked. Make sure to hit the snake before it wakes up and becomes impossible to hit. We could use a strategy here. We could also set off the this is gas, right? So this is a strategy that we'll use with goo, and you can actually use it throughout the whole game. But whenever you get a pillar or something that blocks line of sight, like this grass, you can kind of go diagonal, and every time you step, you're blocking line of sight. So I should get an exclamation point here. Yep, we got an exclamation point. And then we step again, and we get another exclamation point. So that means it's a guaranteed hit. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss, basically. So we could bring monsters back to here and fight them there if we wanted to. So with that in mind, I may go ahead and leave a piece of grass open there. I don't think we have to do that with rats. I think this should work too, just a little bit. Yeah, it's like a partial maneuver. Okay, the ghost is here. That's great to see on an early floor. Not floor 3, because that's where the trickster is. So like to see it here. Oh, I moved too fast and stepped into it. That's unfortunate. We are on water, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and get a hit. Now you see the gas is spreading out, so we do actually have to step back in between hits. And we're oozed, but it gets washed away immediately. I don't think the gas is on me. I don't think it's spread diagonal. I'm gonna risk it for another hit. Ghost, you can't be pinning me in this room here, Ghost. I think, okay, see there I got paralyzed. I stood in the gas too long. And I'm paralyzed again, and maybe I'm dying here. The ghost, if you click on it, it disappears at least. So I think I'm stepping out of the paralyzed and I'm drinking my water skin. And we are poisoned with the caustic. Not doing enough damage to it. This is going to do a little bit of damage every turn. I don't think it's on me. I don't think I'll get paralyzed, will I? Let's find out. I did not get paralyzed. I think we wait for it to disappear and just take the extra damage from the caustic. Oh, it's not really doing any damage. There it goes, 1 damage. Alrighty, well that was not clean at all. Let's go for the armor. Hopefully it is +1. It is just regular armor. Oh, okay. Would have liked to see leather there. So not starting out very lucky, and we do like an early buff from the ghost reward. So here I'm actually gonna try to just do as much damage as I can, starting out with a ranged weapon and then the lunge attack for the extra +67% damage. An alarm trap. It's unfortunate, but if we at least clear out everything on the level first, it won't trigger that many things to come fight us. Oops, moving too fast. Shocking trap, but okay, got some ooze on us. Wash it off. So it looks like we're clear. We'll just have to go ahead and trigger that alarm. Oh, snake. I'll just bring it back to the door, because or else we'll just be missing and missing and missing and end up taking a little more damage than we would want. I'm gonna eat some food soon, so I could consider doing this one. Yeah, see that? So it's just a rat. I think we'll be okay fighting it here. And oh, okay, it's one of these rooms. Shocking spear. Well, so you just click on examine, the little magnifying lens over here, and you can see what its equipment is. So you can see what the reward is if you want to fight it. That's gonna hurt. But it's slow, so if I could get into range, I could maybe take it out. I am hurting. I don't know if these are healing potions, and I don't have anything else. I don't really have any damaging plants either. Like I could put a blindweed here and let it run back, and then when it steps in and gets blind, I could lunge and then fight it there. It's risky, especially with the alarm that just went off. And the spear, I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't think it's enough of an upgrade. If I knew one of these was healing potion, perhaps, or if I had a full water skin, perhaps. If I got an upgraded armor from the ghost, perhaps, if I like a leather or something. So what I'll do actually is I'll step back 2, and so I can get the lunge attack in there. A little extra damage. And floor 3 actually has crabs, so I should save these cooldowns for a crab, perhaps. But you saw the extra damage I took. Maybe it's not worth it. I mean, you can only really do it once, because once you're in right next to him, you can't use it. Okay, so let's fight this rat first. Okay. I actually am not feeling confident. If we run into a crab here, we could be in some trouble. Speak of the crustacean devil. So it's going to go 1-2, which will let me close the gap with the rapier lunge. I'll do that. And then hopefully we can get some lucky hits. 5 is a good one. Nice. Okay. It's about the best we can hope for. So keep in mind I picked up an indigo potion off the ground on this floor. So we'll see what trap room that may correspond to. I'll step back, get a free hit. Maybe I'll just keep doing that. Just trying to conserve my health a little better. I can't risk really missing right now. So if we had a safe place, we could try to take a nap and use our food to heal us up. But we don't have that. So I'm going to drink this here now while I'm not in combat. Because if you do it in combat, you know, you take an extra hit while you sit there and wait for it. So just want to let the fly get a little closer so it doesn't forget where I am and go somewhere willy-nilly. See there, it went exclamation point. I mean, it went question mark. So it lost track of where I was. So as far as we know, it can just go run around wherever it wants to. And then we don't get to fight it in our strategic location. So that was healing a potion. It just dropped. Flies always drop healing a potion. Potions of healing. Healing a potion. But now we know turquoise is our healing potion. And that's another one over there. That's really good. So early means of identifying are really going to help us out. Another fly. Okay. Hopefully we can get lucky with another healing potion. I'll step back and wait for it to come. Oh, come through. Dang. I guess it didn't see us. Well, I have the key, so let's just go ahead and loop around. I mean, I could consider going up to 2 quick and trying to nap. We will constantly be interrupted by enemies who will usually chip away at... Oh, there was a crab. Did it see us? They usually chip away at the healing you do regain. So we need a crystal key somewhere. I'm just going to look for seeds and drops quick. What are our options? So we hit examine and we have a ring or a wand. Both good choices. I'll probably go with the ring because if it's something good, it could carry us the whole game. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm lunging because I want to get as much range damage in, or else I could. So we look at damage here, 2 to 5, 1 to 8 plus 67%. So it's gonna go 1, 2. So we'll step back and then we'll get the lunge attack. And we're probably drinking the healing potion. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we have to stay alive and use this, you know, to carry us into late game. So I'll go 1 point into here. I do want to just get aggro this fly and get it to come after me. Oh, taking way too much extra damage here. Okay, now we can fight it in this safe area. Just hoping for another healing potion. They don't do that much damage, so yes, we got one. Very lucky. I'll go pick this one up as well. Feeling a little stronger now against these guys, so just let it come and get the lunge attack. Yeah, okay. So gaining levels is also a very strong power up. The snake, I'd rather just take out with 1 punch at the door. Always examine, make sure it's not a mimic. Okay, toxic gas room. So we did pick up one of these indigos off the ground, but I don't know if that's the one yet. So let's just keep exploring. It says it's close to the entrance. It's not like, I mean, the exit, it's not like a long... Okay, so you did see me. I was going to try and just wait and let it go away. So I think we just wait and lunge. Yeah, so really using your lunges is the key for the early game for the duelist. This looks like a hidden door. Yep. I have a little shortcut there. I saw that door open just now, so there is a creature, a wandering monster up there. Let's just sneak around the bottom. So I think we go for a ring. And we do have an identify scroll. I think I'll use it right away. Because if it's not cursed, we can use it. Okay, so it's a ring of wealth +1. That's really good. Unfortunately, it's cursed. I don't know what the curse scroll is yet. The remove curse scroll. So here's the thing with the ring of wealth +1, we are guaranteed +1 equipment drops. If we get lucky, get a lucky roll on it. +2, if we were to upgrade it, we would still get +1 equipment drops. The only thing that would go up is the percentage. So unless we wanted to put 2 scrolls of upgrade on it, we wouldn't want to put 1. Does that make sense? You need to clear the threshold, and it takes 2 scrolls to do that. So unless we really want to. I'm guessing this is scroll of upgrade since we have 2 of them. I won't know what the other ones are yet. So I think I'll wait till we get 3 of these, and then I may just go ahead and read these and risk wasting them so I can get that remove curse, and just in case it is in fact remove curse. They may not be, no guarantee, but it might. So let's try this. I believe we picked up one of these off the ground on this floor, so that higher chance that this is that. We do have a intuition stone. I just don't feel like we need it at this point. We could though, sure. We'll use it and we'll select this and we will say it is a purity potion. Yeah, it was purity. Great. So that means we can use it one more time. And perhaps I will use it to guess what scroll is remove curse. So hopefully we can get out of here right as it wears off. And I saw that door open, so there is a creature around here somewhere. There you are. You know, I'm almost tempted to use it on this as it say it's an upgrade scroll. And then if it is, we can right away start burning these down and seeing if they are remove curse. Let's just do it. We'll use it. Upgrade. Yeah, so that's upgrade. Okay. So these could be anything. Hopefully one is remove curse. Hey, lucky shot. The first one we tried. So let's get this on and get it 44% luck increase, and we'll get item drops off of the Ring of Wealth. Has its own loot table, so I have a whole chunk of videos about the Ring of Wealth. And one more time, here is the seed if you're looking for an early +1 Ring of Wealth. There are a lot better seeds for those though, like +2s, +3s, uncursed versions. Okay, see what we have down here. Unknown and unknown scroll. Arcane stylus. There are no range minions like casters or anything in the sewers, so I don't mind stepping on the grass. Sometimes in these really big rooms, I might prefer to keep the grass up so I can, you know, see how it blocks line of sight, so I can use it to hide from the casters. So we'll see who wakes up first, and we'll just fight them first. Okay, we have an ooze. And actually, you know what? They're both going to wake up, so I better just fight it in a responsible area. I guess we'll do a little chip damage here. Okay, right back to the door. Keep chipping. And now since the gnoll can't see us, we don't have to worry about awakening. You stepped on my grass. Of course you did. So the lunge actually isn't going to do extra damage because the slime has a membrane, so it's difficult to deal more than 6. I'm still going to kite back to the door for the guaranteed attack. The gnoll, I believe, will just go ahead and sneak up to and give him a good smack. And then we can ring around the pillar for the guaranteed hits. I think it's worth it because, you know, if they dodge, or you do like, if they dodge, you take free damage, you know, because they'll dodge and counterattack. It's probably even worth, you know, bringing the slime down here. You're taking a roundabout way though. So if we hit now, it doesn't count, but we have to go around the corner first, and now it counts. So we get the free hits. All right, we're about 50% health, so time to eat some food. So the main point of making the Duelist video, besides just to finish off the whole series and do every class, is that I did see a Reddit post from Evan, pretty sure the dev, proposing, or it could just be someone with the same name, but the Reddit username was like Evening Lee, like Evan-Lee, but it was EVEN, almost looked like evening. But the post was proposing buffs to the Duelist, and I think they may go through with it. It was mostly more damage on a lot of the skills, and it was suggested that perhaps someone make a guide for the Duelist. Yeah, I was going to do it anyway, but I think it could be even more useful. What I think is happening is they're getting the data and seeing that a lot of the Duelist has a higher lose rate, or a lower win rate, I guess you could say. And I'm pretty sure it's early game. So if we hit it here, it's going to spread around and just start surrounding us. And to that point, I had to drink an early healing potion, and I've had to drink my water skin twice. So that's something to keep in mind. You do have to use your resources, and hopefully, you know, you're able to collect them in time. So the crab's gonna go 1, 2, so I can shoot, and then I can lunge. Yeah, and it's still getting hit pretty hard. See that blue shimmer? That means we got a special drop from the Ring of Wealth. I really would like to heal up by resting, but I need a good hiding spot for that. It could be here. We could try it. The worst that will happen is, you know, a crab will come and smack us. So let's see. Pretty good. We got some good healing there. Now let's see if this fight immediately takes away all the health we gained. No, that was good. I'll take it. Yeah, so what I want to say about the Duelist then in particular is just, you know, make sure to manage your early game using your rapier and, you know, using the doors a little more. Okay, so it was annoying that it didn't follow me, but so 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we could step back. Oh man, we're gonna get surrounded. It's unfortunate. This one may not have seen me, so I'm watching the doors to see if it goes in and out anywhere. Okay, I think I saw that door open. And I will eat an early food here just to keep our health a little higher. Especially with all these crabs mucking about. This is kind of a is it worth it scenario. Probably some cursed armor. It will spawn 3 race and we can take out 1 here, 2, 3. I think it's worth it because of the proximity of useful doors that we can... Ooh. If I had triggered that earlier, it might have taken them out. Toxic gas. So we get this one. We can get around. We can get this one. Crab's coming in just in time to... So I will go ahead and lunge at this one because it's a guaranteed accuracy, and that gives me the... Let me take that out before I get surrounded, which seemed like it was imminent. So I'm going to get as many attacks in as I can first. So now this is going to move up. Not going to hit me yet, but now next turn I'll get attacked twice, so now I do need to step... Oh, are you really doing that? Okay. Healthier one decided to intervene. Alright, not too bad. 2 points left. I do like to go 2 into this because you can instantly identify a weapon is pretty great, in my opinion. Okay, well, we'll check out this side here. Oh, we should go pick up the armor. So let's use the lunge here for the extra damage. And you are scale armor of cursedness and probably not upgraded. Does it see me? I don't know. We'll step out of line of sight and... Okay, so I saw an exclamation point. That means it saw me. So let's at least get a range attack in. So I want to step back so I'm 1 square away so I can use the lunge. Healing potion. We are getting lucky on those. Probably a secret door here. I don't know if it saw me or not. Yep. Okay, did not see me. They saw that door opened up there. And 1 more door way over there. Okay. I mean, I don't necessarily mind fighting the slime. Okay, here we go. We have our Alchemy station. A strength to strength. Gets us up to 12. And 3 upgrades, so we are good for this. You know, it's tempting to put 2 upgrades into the Ring of Wealth. This early on, it will really carry us and we can get +2 armor drops from it. You know, +3 would be good as well, because that gets us to the next strength threshold. Like a +2 only 13 strength requirement, but a +3 would be 12. Pretty juicy. Also, we could just put 3 on this right now and have it. That's a heavy investment, but it would make us pretty strong, basically all the way up to Dwarven Metro. Something to think about. So +3 now gives this to +4, gives us +2. We would really want to put 4 in there and get it to +5, because then we are guaranteed those +3 equipment drops. It's really something to think about. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So out of all these scrolls, they could be some of these unidentified ones. I'm going to, kind of for the sake of inventory space, but also just to get them identified, probably go just burn them into stones. Another thing we can do is actually transmute our identify scroll into divination, and it will tell us 4 right away, which is kind of nice. But it also does rings, so it may not be as useful. You know, let's do it once for fun. Go with a blind weed and see what we get. Let's read it. So ring of haste, levitation, mind vision, and ring of sharpshooting. Okay, so essentially we got 2 potions identified, but at the same time we would have found out levitation on our own. You know, using that on a piece of armor that I want to equip may have been better. Hard to say. But at least we had a little bit of fun. It is a game after all. Interesting enough, I still don't know what that is. I got it out of a treasure chest. So, food for thought. And anything else we want to do while we're at it? We could, you know, try to make some potions by combining these seeds. I think I'll probably end up using them for energy later on though, so. Well, we're going into the goo without a tier 2 weapon or a tier 2 armor or leather armor. Not my fave. If I gotta be honest. Let's go to the stairs first before I start spending turns doing things. Hey, I do want the healing potion, so I think I'm gonna upgrade. I think I'm gonna upgrade the ring. I think we're gonna go +5. The thing is, we put 4 into it. We're gonna get 4 back through the drops, and maybe 6 if we get a ring. Really something to think about. At the same time, if I could just put 1 on here, and after I collect my first strength potion in the prison, I'll automatically be able to wear it, and that'll carry us for a while. +1 mail will carry us through the prison. And also, if we get a tier 3 weapon drop, I could put 1 on there, and that'll carry us for quite a while. Yeah. You know, if we put it all in here, we're just trying to depend on getting lucky. And we could just suffer the whole time. So maybe I won't. I think either way's right. But let me know if you strongly disagree or feel one way or the other. But I think what I'm trying to get at this early game sewer, like really debating this hard in the sewers, like what I'm gonna do with these scrolls, is the main advice for the duelist. Or if you're just suffering early game, if you're having a hard early start and not getting any lucky equipment drops. I'm not sure exactly how the goo goes with the tier 1s. I feel like I'm usually getting some kind of armor. We do have some seeds at our disposal. This is the one that does none of them. I mean, I could light them on fire, and I could give myself like an accuracy and evasion boost. I think we might do something like that. So let's see what our arena is like first. So there it is. I'm not going to wake it up until I explore the other areas. Okay, we don't have a good height pillar spot yet. For goo without challenges, if we could get an earthroot seed and just plant it, you know, in the water there, we would be good. Alrighty, well there is always a chance I wake it up as I move around here. This is a okay spot. We could fight it here, and when it pumps up, we can go around here and break line of sight. And then it's gonna move here, and then we kind of go like, yeah, I think we get cornered, unfortunately. And this has the water here. So it's the ooze goo will go in the water a lot and heal. So that's not the best spot for us either. I think I'll explore the top area, and if it wakes up, that's just the breaks, and we'll have to kite it around. Okay, it didn't wake up, but there's not much going on here either. Let's have a quick little search if there's any other hidden doors. This arena is usually pretty circuitous and it has a lot of hidden doors. Other areas. Okay, so where are we fighting? I'm thinking here, and then we can break line of sight, and it'll move here. And we move here. I'm pretty sure the AI doesn't cut you off. I'm pretty sure it moves here to follow. So then we can get around without taking any attacks. And we could get into here to, it's just the breaking the caustic ooze. We don't have a great spot. So we move here and it'll follow us, and we could step into the door, I suppose. The thing is, since we're not on battered bosses, it does take 2 rounds to pump up before that big hit. So this maybe isn't as crucial because you can just step back twice. And then you can you could probably lunge back in or do some range attacks. So I could just not be so complicated about it and go for the more of a traditional route where we just like throw us, we don't have any, throw like a fire seed here and then fight it. I'll be in the water, and when it pumps up, I'll step back. It's going to heal, unfortunately. Also, we could just get its attention and plant a starflower and get blessed, and then stand back and just fight it here. Probably stand back twice and then lunge in. Okay, so here we go. I think I'm just going to go with that. And, you know, if it gets a little sloppy because I'm not able to, so plant, it's going to sit there, then I have to click. So maybe we throw it back. They don't grow in water, do they? I'm not sure. Do plants grow in water? Rice plants do. We'll test it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Hey, it worked. Okay, great. So we have 30 turns of the Blessed buff, which is 25% accuracy and evasion. So we'll just fight here. So we got ooze, and fortunately we're in the water. It washed away already. We are taking some damage. So it's pumping up on us. So we're going to head and get out of range. And then since it's on water, unfortunately, I don't want to fight it there. So I'm going to have to kite back. And then let's use the lunge here and get the bonus damage. We're oozed, so we're going to start taking damage over time. I don't like having to use healing potions for this fight, but it may be necessary. So just watching that caustic ooze, watching our health. I guess we do wash it off, don't we? Okay, so go here, wash it off. Unfortunately, now we're cornered. We're going to take an extra hit. Okay, got lucky. Let's pull it into the door so we get that free attack. Step out 2. We could lunge in. I think we'll lunge in while we're still blessed. And we get that shield from our talent since we're low on health. Okay, it's pumping up again. Go ahead and lunge back in for the extra damage. Enraged and pumped up, so we definitely don't want to get hit. Just keep lunging. Okay, pumping up. I'll step away from the water. And now we could consider throwing a fire bloom because it has to come through the door. It won't walk around it. So yep, now it's on fire. So let's go ahead and just walk back for a while and let this fire do its full damage. Interesting thing, while we do that, we also gain natural health regained because we're well fed. I mean, we're not well fed, but we're not starving. So So I'm out of range attacks, unfortunately. So now maybe we just do this to damage. This is a Stone of Blast. Just like a bomb, anything nearby, including me. So I think I throw it up here. Yeah. There you go. And we got a purple shiny drop. That's from the Ring of Wealth. 4 healing potions. Get out of here. At +1? What? I'll take it. That makes me want to throw all these scrolls into it. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's check our inventory quick. Only 1 ranged weapon, 3 potions, 1 scroll. So we'll get the potion bandolier at the merchant. I do like the potion bandolier. The merchant room won't have grass in it, so we know it's not that door. Okie dokie. Well, I was thinking I would get healing potions, but I think I might want remove curse first. But yeah, hope this was useful. I hope you saw how we struggled and used our resources when we had to. We drank the healing potions, we drank the water skin, we used our seeds. The prison is really the next challenge when we can get some good armor and perhaps and a better weapon. We can really start cruising, and really when we get into the caves, we start approaching that invincible stage where our armor's super strong. So hopefully this can help you get through the sewers and getting strong through the prison, and that should help increase the overall win rate of the Duelist. And then if the buffs do come through, well, that'll help even more. All right, hope you're well. Cheers.